everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to fresh, comfy, hopefully new live stream. I'm here. It's the weekend. It's my last stream of the week, and I want to face my fears and face that which frightens me most, which is an empty box with nothing in it, which is my house. Also, I'm a little more over here, aren't I? That's a little better. Something like that. I want to do some decorating. I want to put together some sort of living room. I don't know exactly what or exactly how. I don't have all the details worked out yet. I do want to maybe, while I'm in the zone, I feel like I should probably do the Noble Garden boss. Noble Garden ends tomorrow, I think. Hi, buddy. How you doing, Mo? What's up, Buttercup? I'm coming by for some scritches. Are you happy? You happy, puppy? Yeah, I should do this at least once because it's almost over. I think I have all the stuff. I haven't really been particularly diligent. What are you sniffing the shrimp tank for? That's not a shrimp for most. You couldn't possibly smell that shrimp. There's one shrimp in there. You couldn't possibly. You probably just want the shrimp food. Like, they eat fish bits, and I like fish bits. Big fluffy dog tail back there. Okay, so if I want to do the world boss, I should probably... I don't know if people do grits for this or not. I should probably just, like, look for the egg. What's up, everyone? Hi, Hazel. Hey, chat. Good morning. Yeah, I record the intro with... there's an in-game feature, not an add-on at all. Summon random favorite pet. You can drag this to a bar. And then if you have, like, a lot of pets favorited, and then you just hide your UI and you mash the keybind, it'll just keep pulling out different pets. Which reminds me, I need to, well, at some point, I would love to get around to making another one, perhaps in Silver Moon City, or even in my house or something. I feel like we could use one of those. Is this gonna happen? Do people do it like this? Nope. Okay. We'll look for it. I want to try and do some kind of a living room. I have the room picked out. I don't know if it's in the correct size or not, and if it isn't, I kind of can't adjust it just yet because a different room that is finished is already kind of attached to the end of it. So until we can, like, save rooms to put them away and then retrieve them, I kind of can't move it yet. They're coming out with that technology, but it hasn't reached our lives just yet. So I'm gonna, I think, try and make do with the room that I have. I think it maybe is a medium. It's either a medium or a small room. At least it's not large. And my first order of business, I'm just looking for a big gold egg. I wonder if I can even solo the boss if it comes to it. Normally the egg's hiding behind, like, a nearby tree or something. It's pretty big. It's not normally that hard to find. Just checking, have you killed the Lich King yet? In my life, yes. If there's another context which I'm missing, which feels likely, then probably not. Sometimes behind the barn, yeah. Pop up showing event starting? Oh, you think it's not up right now? I've got the silver arrow on my map. That's promising. Started seriously designing my first room idea and discovered that you can't move rooms and the front is locked and grr. Yeah. Because I've done this before and I haven't needed a quest or anything like that. I've for sure done this on Inkscape. Like, I've found the egg and dragged it over and everything. Not usually too tricky. There's not usually, like, extra layers to this. Oh, now it's Rare Scanner says it's popped up. Maybe the egg's up now. I also got to check and make sure that people haven't just, like, spawned in there and are killing it out of nowhere. I have a look around. My first stop, whenever I'm thinking I'm working on a new room, my first stop is usually housing.wowdb. Because when you Google, like, wow housing blank room ideas, is normally the first result. And there's a couple of, not me just getting lumber. There's a couple of examples that I want to look at. Not necessarily to copy, but just to kind of get some ideas for how they used things to make a living room-like feel. You know, that's the dream. So this is barn. That's not the egg. That's a bale of hay. I've gone too far, huh? This is not the right barn. I don't think that that it spawns this far out. They don't make you drag it forever. I guess I'm not sure. I don't know what the borders of it are. Nearby, whatever that means. I'm looking. It's a big egg. I don't even know if I need anything. I feel like maybe I need a pair of pants or something. They're either going to drop or they're not. It's either going to happen or it isn't. I play Shadow Priest. Holy Priest, I think. If I had to pick a main spec, I would say I'm a Holy Priest. Well, I'm not the only one looking. I want to put my house entryway on the second floor so I can have a basement, but no, can't do that. Yeah, boo. There's a cool website, Housing WowDB. Yep, that's the one I just said, isn't it? I feel like we're having the same conversation. Let's see. Hello Enforce will never fail to make me miss WoW right now. I'm playing other games. Yeah, it's always here for you. It's never truly gone. Cold brain slow. Oh no, that's fine. I haven't pulled it up yet. I just have a tab on my other monitor. Me brain slow too. Had coffee, no excuse for me anymore. Where's your barbecue stored? I'm gonna have to ask you to do some math. You asked 3 questions, which are almost relevant, but kind of suspicious. Can you give me 4 times 7? Koala farmer. I do not play Classic currently. I have played Classic. I've played Hardcore Classic was my favorite mode. I haven't done it in a hot minute. Oh, the egg! It's here! Here it is. Here we go. I'm suspicious. Here. I'm hoping that if I am missing anything, it drops, because this is the last time I'm doing this for the year. This is Noble Garden, yeah. This is the Noble Garden boss. It's out in the world instead of in an instance, but you can do it daily. You can use more than one character if you want, but I've just been doing once per day. You get a bag from the quest that you get once you've killed him and looted him. You pick up an item that gives you a quest. Couple people here. Holiday's almost over, though. They added, I wonder if it's in my appearance journal, Corn Silk is the name of the color. Yeah. So, Trading Post Corn Silk is what it says. Dress and sun hat. But there's also a, so I have both of those pieces, but there's definitely another Spring Revelers turquoise apparel. No, there's this, but in, and this is 4 pieces. Pants, boots. Also available in this color. And I got the shirt to it. I guess I'm not going to worry about it. We're doing this once. It doesn't matter what we're missing. It's either going to drop or it isn't. Can you tame the boss? Asking for a friend. I don't know. That's a good question. I'll Google it. Can you tame ducks in WoW? Waterfowl. Yes, actually. And you don't need that one. They have them available in Dragonflight as well. If you miss this, there is a whole. There's 5 different colors of them, including the color that he is, that you can tame as pets. There you go. Morning, Hazel. Missed you by a few minutes yesterday. Hope you're having a lovely spring thus far. Just transplanted my herb starts to pots, hoping it didn't shock them. We'll see. Nice. Which herbs are you growing so far this year? Started hydroponically. Oh, nice. That's fun. I think they failed the CAPTCHA. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Talking about a second story on your house. Someone else was thinking about where is your barbecue. I'm real lost with that one. Everything that I started so far turns out is a tender annual and will die if I put it in the frost. So I've been like babying a bunch of my herb starts, or just starts in general. Sage, basil, dill? Did a little bit of lettuce. Nice. Enjoyed a few salads. Got rosemary. Should grow slowly. I picked up a rosemary and I put it in my garden last fall, and I don't know if she's going to make it. I might need to try again and maybe baby it a little bit more. It's been slowly dying. Phoenix Wishwing doing ungrow farming, taking forever. Is it a pet? Let me see. I've fallen behind on the secrets. I do have the Phoenix Wishwing. I don't remember it, though. Okay, any luck? Oh, yeah, 2 pieces of stuff. Oh, I did need the belt. The other 2 pieces I got I had already. But now I've got the belt to go with... Oh, it wasn't here because I hadn't completed it yet? I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, I do now have both sets because there's this one and then there's also the dress version. I guess I do have the legs. That makes sense, actually, as to why there were corn silk pants, because I remember getting those to drop and being like, when am I ever going to see those? They go with a robe. I've had the robe like 3 times now. Lovely. All right. That does it for that. I got another duck disguise, too, which is something I definitely use every day. I'm gonna sell... Well, I don't know if I'm really gonna sell it, but we'll try. Okay, let's go to my house, and I'll show you the inspiration builds I was looking at. Build up your WoW retail house, quest for item drops. Some of them, some furniture's from questing, some of it's crafted, lots of things from achievements, lots of things from vendors. Forgot about this event, can get all the stuff to technically drop last day? Maybe if you spammed it on a bunch of characters. It's possible, I think. I've only ever had things drop from the first bag of the day, but I haven't really done a lot of duplicate bag farming. Let's see. The 2 that I had pulled up, the 2 inspiration pieces, this one was kind of cool. This is from housing.wowdb. You can kind of search for keywords and find builds that people have uploaded. Somebody here did a coastal living room. So they've got a couple of couches, a couple of chairs. They've got bookshelves. They've done the string lights along the top. they made a TV over their fireplace. Very Airbnb. They did an interesting thing that I thought was really cool in this one, where they've used tables as walls. Like, to get this sort of shiplap looking wall, they've got a dyed wooden table. 2 of them per panel. You can kind of see the outline of the table over on this side. That's how they've made that interesting, unique wall. I also really like, they also made they shrunk the size of the room using interior wall panels and then covered them with the tables to make sort of a custom size room, and also presumably to make room for the little view out the window here. I tried doing one of these. I failed at it pretty hard. I didn't like it once I had started trying to make like a little fake outside to see through the window. So that's nice. The thing I like about that, I like the custom walls. I like just like the coordinated dyed furniture. And if I just try and look at how they filled up the room, you've got a desk, you've got another little table with some books in the corner. You've got a chandelier over there. You've got little lamps. Oh, you've got some, I was trying to see where all the lighting is coming from. There's some here and some here. It's not the brightest room. It's cool though. The other one that I had pulled up was the Adventurers living room. This one has a sort of a sunken cozy area, which I'm sort of obsessed with. It looks like, I don't really know how they did this. I wonder if they covered, I wonder what the doors look like, because this is the thing that I had wanted to do when I first talked about having a living room in my house, was I really wanted to cover the whole floor in platforms. Also, heaven knows how they did this. This is crazy. But I'd wanted to cover the whole floors in platforms so that I could have basically a sunken living room section. And the part where I ran into problems was it made my doors look stupid. Any door that opened up into the room, you would have this huge bump across the floor level, because unless you carried that through the entire house, it's hard to raise a door. I'm sure it's not impossible, but that was where I ran into that. Is I thought of the fake floor remove a panel thing, but it made the doors look dumb. And maybe they've just lived with that. I don't really see how the doors work in this one. They've also done a bunch of other stuff. It looks like maybe there's a fall off over here, maybe by the door with like a panel over it, so that might be part of it. I'm starting out big this time with mine. Need to start with one room, work my way up so I don't get overwhelmed. Yeah, this one's nice too. Although I feel like I really admire the level of built-inness to like the inset walls and like the ramps and the stairs and everything. Because this isn't like a stairwell room. This is all custom done over these bookshelves. I think it's incredible. I think if I try and do anything like that, I'm going to have a nervous breakdown though. I think it's too much. I think what I'm trying to do is going to be more along the lines of this. This is a little more achievable. And this is still super, super nice, but this looks cozy. Can I rent it? I guess, I wonder if I can find like one more nice living room. Just like a really cozy one. Someone made a ceiling fan. Pandoran house built with hidden temple portal. Hang on, this is not necessarily relevant to what I was talking about, but holy smokes. Cute, 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 cute. Let me see inside. Oh, man. I like the dyeable couches. I feel like I'm going to end up going in that direction as well. This is kind of what my kitchen started to look like, but theirs looks nice. Cost almost 200k gold to build. I wonder if that's just in like raw resources or if they're including how much they spent on crafted decor, because I feel like the crafted decor cost for this kind of thing goes nutty. Once you're in the realm of walls or tables, windows or fountains, and the bookshelves or floor, we've moved beyond my capacity for creativity. I have a really hard time coming up with like thinking of a thing as not itself. I only just got on board with windows being skylights. I've been kind of struggling to come up with things that are behaving as not themselves. But also, I really love how people are able to make things look built in like this. Like, that's the thing that I really admire that I'm unconfident about being able to do, is when I plonk things down, it looks like I plonked something down. The ability to kind of see how, like, the panels and the beams and the floors can build together to make something that doesn't just look like you threw up your Lego and looks like super intentional and like it's always been there. That's really incredible to me. I don't even know how they did this. Like, I know what these are. I know what the trees are. Are we indoors? I don't know. Like, it's crazy. Making it look like an actual place where things happen. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of where I'm struggling with. Some people have just had this in them all along. What were they doing with their lives until WoW Housing came out? How could you just walk around as a person that can do this in the world? Do you just like, what do you, like... Some people have spent 20 years playing The Sims and it shows, right? Alright, well, okay, so let's put that away for now. And let's go back to this. Houses are in neighborhoods that are not specifically Stormwind or Orgrimmar, but an area called Founders Point is the Alliance-looking one, and then Razorwind Shores is the Horde-looking one. Literally asked a Gildy if she's a designer IRL. Back to housing reality. Yeah, let's back to I don't want to call it normal person housing, but normal person housing. Where, wow, I put flooring inside my greenhouse. That's pretty fancy. Oh, there's a fox over there. Don't eat my chickens. I'm gonna look through the rooms that I have, and then I'll kind of, I guess, just start poking around. I don't feel satisfied with this room either. Oh, also, I think I'm gonna turn off ADT because it was bothering me. Advanced decorating tools, fantastic housing add-on. I'm not gonna work with this today though. I don't think. Yeah, the outdoor room I think is pretty incredible. When I had one, it just looked like nothing. It was sad. Yeah, I want to make this bigger. And I also want it to not be sitting on the floor. Okay, maybe not that big. I didn't realize how big the Donegal hanging lantern can get. Oh, that's kind of funny. I mean, it lights up the room. Oh, I've potioned. I need to take my potions off my bar. I'm gonna keep hitting those. Someone in my guild made the outside room into 3 levels where it looked like you were almost moon level. Holy. Because I do want it to be decently large and like actually light up the room, kind of. I've got a barrel serving as part of a housing fixture. I wonder if I want to put some beams on the ceiling. It's still way too big. But it looks so nice. I need to, maybe I just need to really fill in some more lighting. I just need to add more lights to this area so that, and that'll help it feel better. Because that's better. That's more reasonable. I could even make it a little lower. Also, I'm pretty bad at the keybinds still, so I'm going to be doing a lot of things that are kind of redundant. Let's just add some standing lights. Big standing lights that can sort of light us up here, even if it's just like a candelabra or something. I also want to do a oh, I might save those for a church. I want to do some kind of a church chapel priest room situation. Well, lots of candelabras. Here, let's just put one of these here, and then maybe one of them here. Here? I don't have a lot of copies of stuff. That's not bad. It's actually getting a little better. Some slightly layered light throughout the room. This isn't even the room I'm working on today. I'm just sick of walking through it and feeling its mediocrity looking at me. Nope. I might end up needing more of these. These are nice. I feel like I might want those for the church. Some of these are huge. Yeah, alright. I'll just stick this one down here. Maybe I'll make it bigger. Sure. Okay. So this room is still fine. I'm still happy with this one. It looks a little sparse, but I think it gets the job done. Hot tub under the moon. Ooh. Building a room for the Wowkia contest. Have to use cobblestones for windows and the edges of a painting as the little streaks in the windows. That's incredible. I don't even understand how that works. Speaking of windows, I think I need to buy like 50 of these ones because I want to use way more of them, and I think I'm almost out. Window. Gold. I have 12 of them. It might come to that. Because that room's done. This room is looking a little better now with a little bit more lighting in it. I might even add one more like candelabra or something. Let's do a ceiling light. Let's do a chandelier. Literally any of them. Oh, no, I dropped it. Like right here. I have a bad habit of just using whatever I have instead of looking for like the right item to use. I just kind of have one of everything, so there's a lot of sort of mismatched stuff going on. The entryway's okay. I don't know. Do you think it needs like a big plant? Like a tree in a pot kind of situation? I think it needs a big plant. Something greenish. Not like that. These are really expensive budget-wise. No, it's just a tree. Alright. So that's fine. That's fine. I think this is where the living room is going to be. This is my bedroom, which already has like a little echoes of living room in it. I like this. This is just kind of like the reading nook in my bedroom. You've got windows. You've got flowers. I wonder if I would like another... I would, actually. I want another row of the Goldshire windows. So I want to maybe take these ones down to like there, and then I think I want to add another layer of them right on top of them so that I've got 6 like that. So I should check the size. They're all at 130. Okay. And make sure they're sunk into the wall, because I think I saw someone have like a row of like 6 of these, and I thought, well, that just looks nice. Yeah, let's add another couple of those. Again, not even the room I'm working on, but it's just so easy to procrastinate by doing something that you kind of know how you want to do it already. Put it underneath and then maybe like above a little bit. Doesn't have to look super perfect. IMO. One more. See if that looks better. Oh, I dropped it. I do that a lot. Nope, nope, nope. This one. Scooching it kind of up. Punch it a little bit in. I mean, it all looks a little messy, but I do think it's a bit better. There's more light over there anyway. But more of the lights you can control for lighting the whole room? I mean, I have this, and I'm pretty sure it does the whole house. But every time I leave and come back, it resets, so I'm unwilling to commit to designing around it, because every time I go out and come back in, it's back to default light. So if it's not going to stay, then I don't want to assume that it's going to be on and have to mess with it every time I come in. When do we get new Endeavor rewards? Endeavors have a timer on them, so you can see when they change. The Endeavor vendor will switch over when your Endeavor changes, but there's no guarantee that it's not an Endeavor vendor you haven't seen before. It could be. On the housing interface, Endeavors, it'll tell you how many days are left on the Endeavor. But you could also visit different Endeavors by searching. They only add new ones, I'm sure, in like patches. Like if you have everything from every Endeavor trader, we're not going to get new ones all the time. Okay, so I'm going to put this back just for now. Yeah, I think this is looking nice. I don't love my choices of everything, but that's okay. Still waiting to get the hidden bookcase doors. It's never stocked. Wonder if they're bugged. What do you mean? Like, these things, the secret bookcase walls that move? Because these you can buy whenever. They're just on a vendor. It's not limited stock or anything. Thought if doors are closed, it does lighting for just one room, but now I'm not sure. Oh, maybe. I do have the door open, so that could be part of it. I don't think I have doors on my things. Search for other neighborhoods with different endeavors. You would want to look for a pre-made group. You'll need someone who has that. You'll need someone with one of those neighborhoods to have posted their thing. I would try joining housewarming groups. I would try joining open house, that kind of thing, to visit people's neighborhoods and see what kind of endeavor vendor they have. Later in the month, it's going to be a better guarantee that later in the month there will be a better chance of it being completed, though. Vendor didn't show them. Did a reload? They showed up. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad you found them. Okay, if this is to be a living room, let's stick a door on it, shall we? Maybe a couple of these. I feel like the bedroom should have a door. I feel like normally they snap, don't they? No? Alright, well, we'll just kind of wing it. I don't know which way feels right. Ooh. These doors are so thick. I guess the walls are thick too. I do like being able to close the door to the bedroom. I like that little privacy. That's nice. They're so big. Okay, yeah, here, experiment. Here, I'm going to turn it to midnight in the home. And then I'm going to close the door and see if the door keeps it out. Doesn't seem to, but maybe I just didn't lay the door correctly. Because it sure looks like it could come like there. But then I wonder if I go out of here and then I close it again. Is that too much? Yeah, no, it is. Laniko, thank you very much for the 2-month resub. Appreciate it. Love your content, Hazel. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you so much. Scoot the door back. So this room that I'm currently in, it's a square rib small. That's not an unreasonable size for a living room. I guess I'll take the octagon room off it. I'm gonna do, that was kind of my idea for like the church room, but I'm gonna do that at a different time. I want a living room first. I want a place that you would just sort of naturally gather, you know, to, you know, if I was gonna have people over, I want a room that's just like a comfy place to just sit, maybe like a dining setup too. All the living rooms I've had in my homes in my life have been living room / dining rooms. Like I've had them kind of parceled out. So maybe I'll do that here. There's a bedroom off one side of it. This is the entryway. That's my office. Okay. Okay. So if I can't move it because the bedroom is off of that room and I can't like, I guess you could stick it, you could pull the whole room and everything in it if you, if you wanted to, you could maybe drag it off somewhere else. Would that work actually? Hang on. If I wanted to just store this and I wanted to just stick it down here for now, I mean, it might adjust my, yeah, there we go. Let me have a look at it. So now my bedroom. Okay, yeah, that does work. All right, so I can move my bedroom off to another corner of the house and I can just stash it there so that I can change or adjust the size or whatever of like the intermediate room. That's good. I didn't know that I could do that until I tried it just now, so I'm glad that we were brave. Here, I'll do the standard doorway. I'm gonna go get my door. I lost it. It's over here. Which is now buried in a normal wall. Let's just put that away. Doors being non-functional decor mode makes them kind of a faff to deal with. Yeah. A little bit. A little bit. I dyed this pink ages ago and I refuse to live with it any other way. That's the only one I want to use. Right about there. Okay. So that'll do. I may or may not leave the room there. Does it still look nice on this end of the house? Certainly a little bit more private from the office. Yeah, I think that does look nice. Alright. Happy with that. So now if I want to, this whole area, this one could go. And I want to add a room to be the living room. Do you guys work with the octagon rooms? It's going to be funny. I'm going to put back the exact same room that I had. This could be interesting. You could kind of bar off some different sort of zones to it. The cross-shaped room. You could also, I have buckets of room placement budget, so I could always do a bigger room and then I could carve it off with interior walls like I did before. I don't think we go any bigger than small. I think by the time you've got to medium, I think it's way too big. Medium is enormous. I think I would, at that point, you're carving it up into smaller rooms. Should I keep it simple? I don't even know if I noticed the L-shaped room. I kind of like these little, like, hallway pieces just as rooms, to be honest. It's kind of cute. I really enjoyed having my T-shaped room as my bedroom and having like the bed set up. I also really love seeing stuff from like the crow's eye view. Having the bed set up here in this nook and having like the book set up here in this nook. I have this like unnatural desire. Also, I can see down my chimney. I have this unnatural desire to use all the space. So if I was to make a bigger room and then use like interior walls or tables or whatever to like carve it off, I would feel bad about having like wasted or inaccessible space, even though I know that's like a normal thing to have. Okay. What do I want to do? I just need to pick one and commit to it. It's not going to be tiny. It's either going to be small or one of these funky ones. Look at the stairwell room again. Stairwell room without any stairs in it is just a really, really tall room. What happens if you put, I'm wondering if you can light it. No, you can't see any of that. If you could make it like an actual, sort of like a high church ceiling, but not really. I do not believe Valeera can get to 100. I don't know what the cap is, but 100 does not sound right. Gotta be either 50 or 60. Gosh, I wish I was better at this. It's so hard for me to start something because I'm so worried I'm gonna hate it once I start it, and sometimes I do. 60 at the moment? Okay. What if we do the boring thing? What if we do the easy, boring thing? What does it look like? Do we like a vaulted ceiling? I like when you switch to a Silvermoon ceiling, it becomes round even in a square room. Same thing with the rugged one. What does a rugged ceiling with marble look like? Oh, weird. Okay. Anything but the leather ceiling. I wonder what the least used one is, and if it really is that one. That's nice. Is it too much, though? Get something up in the room, even if it's shabby. Better at editing things that are there than coming up with ideas from nothing. Yeah. That's a good point. Alright, so that rotates it so that the floorboards run side to side. So, living room. Couch, seating area, fireplace in one area. Maybe a big dining table in another one. Let's figure out our dining table. Also, sometimes I lose my, like, furniture thing, and I have to, like, exit and then reopen the house editor to get the house chest on the left side. Yeah, let's pick a fireplace and let's pick a dining table. The fire, I think, is going to go kind of here. I have lots of these sturdy ones. They're nice, though. I have an ornate stonework one. I feel like the vibes, if I had to pick for her house, is kind of cozy, you know? Like, is it going to be eclectic? Is it going to be a mix of stuff? Do I just want... Ooh, this one's dyeable. What's dyeable about it? the gem color. What about the first one? Oh, you can dye the scroll work on it too. Interesting. Can you update your tip page? I should do so, yeah. No, it's been a while. Still crazy to me that it exists. Like you're owning a house you can fully decorate, and wow. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, this one's just so cute. Not dyeable though, but let's stick it right there. I wish to donate. Ask for a small request. Well, why don't you just shoot your request, and we'll see what we can do. Shoe on head. I'm a wise and benevolent streamer. Plus, sometimes it's easier to judge whether or not something is appropriate for boundaries when there isn't any baggage of money attached to it. It's one of the reasons I don't love getting direct tips, is it gets weird really fast. We're gonna do... Let's throw down a rug. Maybe. Girl's birthday coming up. She's a big fan. Plan to make a video of you and her other favorite streamers. I would be happy to say happy birthday. Let's do this one. Happy birthday. All right. Anything else? Happy birthday, Pixie! There, I hope that works. Heard you say you were looking for a cozy look. And the old salt's fireplace, really nice to create a cozy vibe. Yeah, I looked at that one. I think I have it. I think it's a little gloomy. It's more... It's gloomier than this one. Oh wow, I'm like spinning it. The fire is like darker. It is... It's cool, but I feel like it looks a little dingier. Like this one's just so toasty, you know? Don't hit for your time. No, you're totally fine. It's seriously no trouble at all. Let's see. I don't know why I'm adjusting this rug so carefully when I don't know what's going there yet. Let's do couches. Sink a brazier into the fireplace to make it brighter. But I like this one. I like this one, so I'm using that one. I don't want to sink a brazier into a different fireplace. It might work. I want to make a stove at some point. I'm looking for seating. Yeah. So I've got that chair. I've been using these plush cushion chairs because they're dyeable. Charming couch. There's like a wide one too, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Wide charming couch. Do you think these are a little small? Yeah. Even as a gnome, I feel like, you know, you're going to have like some elf friends over. You better have a couch bigger than that. I'm going to set the undyed ones and then I'm going to mess with the dye after. I think my problem might be that I haven't really like committed to the millennial urge to put the front feet of the furniture on the rug. Maybe let's get a little coffee table situation. I usually would want a coffee table, a side table. I would want some lighting. I would maybe want like some bookcases or something. Also, I guess I like having this centered on this pillar. So let's place it. Let's place it a little bit more bang in the middle. And then we can center these things a little bit more in regards to that. And we'll have a little more space from the wall, which will be fine. I'm worried it's going to end up looking too plinky plonky. I'm sure it's fine though. Why is it so small? Maybe 2 of them actually. Let's pretend that we have lots of friends that we're gonna have over. Wish upscaling didn't cause such bad clipping when my character disappears in the couch. Yeah. People used to talk about using stools and burying them in an object so that when your character like right clicks to sit. Okay, now I'm wondering if I've made everything enormous. I'm a gnome though. Everything should look a little enormous. This one is at 170. That one's at 170. No, don't sink it. Just scooch it. Yeah, here we go. Any ottomans? There is, isn't there? Yeah, it's not bad. And then we're gonna need a table. And maybe a side table and definitely some lights. Use the X button to sit and don't actually use the sit feature? Yeah. Yeah, I get that. My gnome clips into a lot of stuff just anyways by default by accident. So if I look at tables, and maybe I want to look for something that's either really speaking to me or pick something that is dyeable. One of the two. Doesn't have to be like the width of the whole thing. I have some nice tables. I have a lot of tables. That one's not dyeable. There's a filter, isn't there? Yeah, dyeable only. So these are the tables that we can actually dye. We've got like the covered wooden one. Gonna be funny when everything at 1.7 also feels big on Elves and Tauren. A gnome lives here? Yeah. Good morning or afternoon, chat. Hope y'all are having a lovely day. Good morning or afternoon. I know it looks like a lot of blue right now, but it'll even out, I swear. Trust. Here, we'll put the ottoman off to the side for now. Can be one of those people using an ottoman as a side table. Can always put multiple tables together as well. Nope, hate it. Terrible. Terrible. I think I like the Draenic ones, even though they're not dyeable. This is also, this glass one is a big favorite of mine. It's just a nice table. Although, in real life, I feel like glass tables stress me out a little bit. Euphoria is coming back tonight. I'm dreading the next month of discourse about it. Oh, man. I tried watching that, like, recently. I washed right out of it. There's only so much that Zendaya can save for me. Ooh, that's table saw. That's not what we want. Ooh, I like this one. Ooh, I like that Ironforge table. Oh, it's nice. I like that it looks like it was kind of like woodworked by like a hobbyist that really cares, you know? You've got like this... Yeah, I like that a lot. Alright, we'll use that one. I think it could probably be just a smidge bigger. Like that, maybe. Well, now it's a little big. I guess I could sink it. I think the rug's also a little tall. Gosh, I hate that rug with it. I hate it. Forget the rug for now, maybe. Maybe that's the move, is forget the rug. Maybe I need to put down some other kind of like alternative flooring or something. How do you earn the placement currency? To get budget, you need to level up your house. House levels come from House XP, which comes from collecting decor for the first time, as well as doing endeavor tasks. Yeah, maybe layer some rugs. That might be the thing. I also would love to have kind of like a dining table. Maybe in one of these corners. Because right now it's just like there's a corner. 22 Celsius right now, 12:55. Ooh, fancy. That sounds nice. Summery. It's nice too. It's supposed to get to 26. What a lovely day. There are so many. So many. Not me being worried that I have too many tables. Just plunk down a table and some chairs. Just get over it. Oh, this is cool. Turned off the heat, opened up every window. Nice. I had a moment like that recently where I saw that it was the same degrees indoors as outdoors. It was like 21 or something. And I was like, ha ha ha, I'm opening my windows. Want plastic runners to go over the rugs in high traffic areas and plastic covers for the couches. Oh man. I want the plastic couch. That seems like more of like a priest. That might be good in my church. That's my dining table. Love it. Chairs. I know I want a bunch of them. I want them to match. I want maybe a bench on one side and chairs around the rest of it. Maybe? It's funny, you collect all this furniture, but then I end up using stuff that I have copies of. Or that I can just buy vendor copies of. Because it just feels better. Ooh. Ooh. I like this one. It's very like me to have like a wonky extra piece of furniture that doesn't match. Hazel, how the heck are you? Leveled a DH to 90 yesterday. Is that your 5th alt? Congratulations. I'm doing alright. How am I doing? What am I doing? How do I put this sleep pod into my living room? You know what we say. To heck with the chair. Do you think somebody's made like a 2018 era San Francisco tech business thing with like nap pods and ping pong tables and stuff? What kind of chairs do we like here? When it comes to dining chairs, I feel like I'm boring. I feel like I don't want much. I just want them to kind of match and look kind of clean. I'm realistically not sitting there for long anyway. I know people that farm like a ton of the chairs out of Withered Army training specifically to have in their house. Definitely chairs and not footstools, though. Not these ones. These are nice, actually. The Tears Fall wooden chair. Got the Silver Moon wooden chair. Not dyeable, though. Sturdy wooden chairs. Those make sense. Nothing really matches the table, but I guess it doesn't have to match the table, does it? In real life, I bought chairs that didn't match my table. I feel like I can scooch all of this back. It's a little too cramped. Normally, the reason I like them tucked so close is in real life, I put my plate here and then I'll sit on the floor, or I'll just drag my coffee table over to the couch, so I don't want it to be too far. Reminds me of egg chairs, dreaming of buying one, never did it. Yeah, I still kind of am too. I'm waiting for myself to talk myself out of it, or to just have enough disposable income to just do it. I feel like it would be a cute place to read outside. I can get more copies of chair. If I find a dining chair that I like, we can get more of them. This one's kind of nice. Watch me pick one that's just a horrific acquisition. Because I'm not going to put plush chairs around the table. That's just not how we roll. Ooh, that does match. I don't know if I want like 30 of them though. Let me wowhead where that one's from. It's the Aspiring Souls chair. Helps if I type properly. Aspiring Soul. Need an in-game IKEA we shop for furniture get lost in. Do we know what's up with the recolored tier 2 sets being randomized? No, not at all. Not even a little bit. Starting to level my rogue as sub. Really enjoying it. Nice. Shadowlands Inscription for this chair. Might not be too expensive. How many would I want, though? That's the problem. Really might make sense. I wonder if it would be very me to just have, like, a mismatched collection of chairs. Yeah, one of these. This might be kind of fun. Oh, these ones. These ones are dyeable as well. The tall, sturdy woodens. Could get more of those, no problem. It's giving I shop secondhand. You know what? We're just getting stuff blocked in anyways, so sure, why not? Have at it. Let's do a rug. Even if it's just like... The inscription ones... Yeah, this matches for sure. The question is, do I want the matching? Also, what do I even want to have on the table? Maybe a little table lamp? Maybe a little burning pine cone? Candles? In the next patch, we're getting more recolors of tier 2 sets that they redid in the anniversary patch, but the way we get them is from a vendor that randomizes the mug. Okay. Like the Jedi Council room in Star Wars, a custom chair for each type of person who might sit in it. Bold as love, thank you very much for the 8-month resub. Hi, Hazel, love your content. Thank you. Weird decision everyone's rightfully complaining about. Yeah, I wonder why they would do that. Stick that on there for now. Bit of an odd choice. Let me get another rug. Or maybe a couple rugs or something. Yeah, let's just block in, like, everything that's gonna go in here. So we're gonna need some bookcases for sure. We'll worry about colors and dyeing and everything in a minute. Coffee table book. Maybe a cup of coffee. Nice little drink. There's lots of little blingy blongy bits now. They've done a good job of adding more of those. If it doesn't give you dupes, that would be nice. I guess that would solve it. So bad at decorating IRL. Also, in-game housing stresses me out for real. I feel like I'm great at hypothetical decorating IRL, where I'm like, oh yeah, I would do this and this and this and this and this. But as soon as it comes time to actually buy any of it, I'm like, nope, this is fine. The thing that is already here is technically working, and therefore I don't need to spend a penny on it. I underestimated how cheap I am. Ooh, I like that. That might be for a different room, though. No, that's not like a casual drink, is it? I know we've got like food and food and drink. Here we go. A little snack plate or something. drink. I just think it looks nice. Ooh, you know what I've been wanting to use is these Arathia bartender shelves. I don't know where I want to put them or how I'm going to integrate them into stuff, but I think they're gorgeous and I would like to use them. Do I put it back on this wall? It's this a corner somehow. What if we are bold and we put it diagonal across? I don't know if I like that. They're sure thick. Diagonally. Uh-huh. Stop calling myself cheap and just refer to myself as having spending anxiety. Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst thing to have. You know what's a problem is not enough spending anxiety when you have limited funds to work with because your groceries cost 150 bucks a trip. Some things are more optional than others, and I think wall paint and fixtures is one of them. I'll get around to it eventually, maybe. I think having the wine and cheese on the table is good. I think we need more wine and cheese, though. Not lighting. We need food and drink. Food and drink really should be last. I really shouldn't be doing this right now. This should be a much later us problem. Oh, there's coffee. What if we put the wine over on the bartender's shelves? And then we do more coffee and stuff here. It's nice. Here. Well, wow, it's tiny. Little coffee creamer. Little, well, maybe I'll just save it for a coffee station, actually. Tea. Teapot? Tea set. Not bad. I don't have enough teacups. A few of them. Blanket in front of the fire for a moose and forgot cat's name. Oh no. Oh, Miss Kira. This should go with the wine. Decorative wine. No. It's cute. My housing shines when you just mix and match stuff that's cute already. Yeah. The Harrier reclined bed it's cute, but it's not. It doesn't go at all. I do like the idea of using a bed as a chair, though. Ooh. Relaxing. How did I not use this as my bed? I would have this as my bed now. I would just want to change the colors. The red's not really my vibe. Lighting, house plants. Maybe plants over here. Maybe like a big... Something kind of cheap that I've been known to do when it comes to plants in nature is just like put a cluster of stuff and then beam it off and then be like, it's a garden! With like maybe like a little skylight or something. You can have a guild neighborhood so all of your guildies can have their own house. Saphira29, thanks for the brand new Prime sub. Appreciate it. You cannot dye every decor. The ones that are dyeable will be shown with this little icon on the bottom left, and you can also filter to dyeable only. I hope more things become dyeable. Speaking of kitty, you want up? Let me get you. I got you. Miss Kira. Baby girl. So I guess for now, I could literally just put a little, oh, you know what I would love is like an indoor water feature. It's probably too much though. Cat's so cute. Did I miss you starting the priest room? No, you didn't. I haven't done it yet. I wanted to get a living room set up that I'm happy with first. You know, the mismatched chairs are kind of growing on me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of vibing with this. All roads lead back to the aquarium, G. Kitty, you want to say hi? You want to say hi, Miss Ma'am? Oh, I have my brush, your brush on my desk. I've just kept this here. It's worked out. Hi. You can't see her. She's headbutting my desk out of shot. Yeah, if I wanted to do like a nature feature, maybe a fountain or something. Let me think. Let me look at, what do they call? Furniture, accent, structural lighting, nature, functional, all. There might be something I'm missing that would look good in this corner. We can do statues. I definitely want to add things like wall shelves as well. Gosh, there's lots of these. I wonder if people are using those to make chess sets and stuff. Mismatched chairs are so cute. I'd say it's true to my life, but it's actually, I mean, it's a little bit true. I bought a set of 4 chairs when I got my dining table IRL, so I have 4 that match. They don't match the table, but they match each other. If I was gonna pick a favorite of these, honestly, it might be just the tall, sturdy woodens, even though those are the boring ones. I also like the Sheldora seat. That one's nice, too. Hi. I feel like every good family dining setup has, like, someone's chair where there's one relative that, like, either has special chair needs or is just picky about their chair, so they have their chair that no one else sits in. That can't be just my family. It's my grandmother. Hi. Oh. I'm putting these, I'm putting the Niffen grub down. I wonder if this is enough of the big pieces blocked out. Something's gonna go in this corner. Is it gonna be a fountain? I feel like I would die for a little indoor waterfall feature. Or like a pond or something. Am I smart enough to do it though? I don't think I am. I don't think we got the smarts. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff in here, huh? Fishing decor from fishing would make so many people mad, but also do it. Oh, I would love fishing decor from fishing. I want every herb, I guess ore, if you're being fair, but herbs to be collectible and placeable as decor. All of the herb models from like the game would be great. Greetings, happy Sunday. See the decorating vibes are on today. Yeah, starting to get rolling with a living room. I want some kind of fountain. I guess I could just search fountain. See what we have. I do love this one. I could just use it. I could just say I love it and therefore I shall use it in my home. I don't have to talk anyone into it. Oh, baby girl. Baby girl. I know. I don't know of any add-ons that let you search for specific endeavors. Built a whole D&D setup in my place, sadly taken up all my time so far. Needs Dragonflight Auchenbloom as decor. Some riverbud. Some anchorweed. I would go hard for some anchorweed. How cute is this cat? Holy smokes. You're so cute. Miss Kira. How are you? Are you happy because I gave you your treat this morning? She was giving me like a really threatening look, and she's never like hurt anyone in her life. But it was really funny. I was late on giving you your special snack, and you were just looking in the vague direction of my voice because you can't see me, and you're just like, you better bust out that treat, or else we're gonna have to have a talk. 4-year-old toured my house yesterday, and she's begging me to play. Instead, we're watching you decorate because I don't feel good enough to sit at the computer. Oh, kitty. Baby girl. There you go. Hi. I don't know what I would ever do without a kitty. Without my baby girl. Yeah, I love this fountain. I don't know if that it goes, but maybe I just have to make it go, you know? Be the decor that you want to see in your life. So let's maybe look at Pandaren themes. Let's look at everything, but we'll specifically grab the Pandaren stuff. I guess it's culture, isn't it? Culture, Pandaren only. Alright. See what else. One day I will embrace the decor again. Kitty tree for future pets in the house or something. In the WoW house or the real house? Kitty's got her scratch and post. I feel like they're gonna give us cat trees. They have to, right? I love this Pandaren fireplace. Should I just use it, or is it gonna end up in my kitchen instead? Nope, we're not cooking. We're not cooking with that. Yeah, you can have a garden. You've got an outdoor space. There's also rooms that you can add to your house that are indoors that look like outdoors. So if you want more outdoor space, you can do that as well. Maybe what I should do is that. Maybe instead of making my, my living room all Pandaren, maybe I should just give myself the Pandaren gardens of my dreams. And I should just put the sturdy fireplace back where it belongs. I kind of want it to be bigger. Wow. Huge. Massive. What was that round decor? Pandaren fireplace, perhaps? Oh, that might have been it. Hang on. That's not right. Nope, that's not right either. Culture. Unchecked. Just Pandaren. Pandaren fireplace. That's the name of it. You can. So your house and your garden are a loading screen. Like, you have to exit the front door of your home to access your outer plot that like your neighbors see and whatnot. However, you can, and let me see if I can do this. Here. You can add, once you've unlocked them. Here, you gotta do it down a hallway perhaps. You can add, let's do a daylight room. So if you wanted to have like a garden in your house, basically, you could do something like this. And then people have done really incredible things with like fences and walls and plants, and like you could really make yourself a garden that is indoors. It doesn't require you to exit if you didn't want that loading screen. I'm bad at these rooms, but some people have done really incredible things with them. There's also like a nighttime one. There are windows, and you can put them on the ceiling, and then it kind of looks like a skylight. They supply light when you have them attached to the ceiling. I did that in my bedroom. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Starting a greenhouse in that room. Yeah. Yeah, I might do one. I really would love to have kind of like a sort of an Asian garden, like a situation. I think with like a pond. I would love koi, but like, let's be reasonable. Pond, path, tea house, that kind of thing. And that might actually be really nice to do in an outdoor room. But you could also just do it in your actual yard. Adding more veggies and stuff in the future. Will you let me brush your tummy? Can I do that? Let me try doing it without picking you up. There you go. I don't want to put any weird pressure in your joints. I know they're sore. Hi. Using that room for a druid retreat. I know I'm kind of distracted, but if Kitty wants love, Kitty can have love, right? Yeah. You never know how long you have it with everybody. So if I do end up doing, man, I've talked myself into like a garden, a Pandaren garden, as well as a church room. But if I talk myself into that, then I guess I can leave the jade fountain out of it, because that can go into the other room. I guess I could just do like a big planter or something. We need more nature items so badly. I guess if there's other fountains. You know what? There are other fountains. There's lots of nice fountains. If I want to have a little fountain garden, I don't see why not. A little big. Nope, not that one. This one? Maybe. Sturdy wooden trellis, huh? What if I need more of them? Let's go shopping. Hiya. Hello, how you doing? Kitty love important. Plus, I think she really likes having her coat worked down every day. It probably helps you be less itchy, huh? Because I know you're not getting all of it. You look like you're feeling good today. I'm good. You? I'm doing good too. I'm excited for a weekend. I am happy to be working at my house. I was a little worried about it. But I think it's coming together. Cat loves her daily brush. I guess if I ever end up with a long-haired cat, I'm gonna have to get used to this anyways. I got so spoiled by Miss Kira taking care of her own coat for the longest time. I didn't have to worry about it forever, but you get to retire now. You have the Silverman house, don't like the ugly wooden door. You can put a nice rug over it. Works just fine. So I got a garden trellis. I got it from somewhere. These are the regular decor vendors. Balameth stuff, elven stuff. You've got elven benches. I know there's more vendors around. That's the Mechagon one. That's the Endeavor that we have currently. Somebody up here, maybe. I don't know why I want to put more trellises up, but I do. I haven't seen this guy. Me. Oh, man. Got a little too much off the food cart. Need to have a nice sit. Broomwood Hollow. I have this, right? Yeah, I do. It's nice. Okay. Creepy lattice ivy. Got a few of those. Got a bunch of those. So those are the plants specifically. Oh, this is a cute dog. Distracted. You ready to go? So what's my plan? I'm gonna have like lattices, ivy, flowers, fountain, just in my living room in the corner. Is that my plan? It might be my plan. That might be it. Yeah, here they are. 150 gold! Holy smokes. Alright, well, give me 3 of them, I guess. 2, 3. Also, how have I not set up a wheelbarrow? I have... Oh, no, I do have one placed. I have a wheelbarrow somewhere. Yeah, okay. Let's go try again. I live over here, right? Yeah. Yeah, because there's the big tower. This is my house. That's Flabby's house. Let's see. I just wanted to feel like if somebody comes and walks through, that like, I don't know. Wanted to feel a little bit done. I wonder if it's gonna look super messy, just sort of layered up like this. We'll see. I gotta just block some stuff in before I give up on it. I think it's gonna need lighting as well. Looking nice so far. Let's get some plants on it. It's funny, I would never have creeping ivy in my house on a wall. It would be mold-tacular, but I guess the same thing goes for like the massive indoor fountain. I think we're just gonna suspend our disbelief a little bit. And then there's, we can get some flowers in there maybe? Make them bigger. Raise them up a little bit. Do I like this or is it awful? I think it's awful. I think I hate it. Let's put some light on it though. Let's get a skylight. Let's do like this. Maybe. Guess it could be any skylight. Let's try this one. I'm bad at this. Especially when the ceiling's not, when the ceiling's vaulted. Maybe we'll do a normal ceiling and see if that improves it. I feel like the rest of the room benefits. Might make it easier to match the angle here. No, I keep thinking it's that one. It's not. It's this. No, it's not that one either. Stand on my table. I want a skylight. Skylight, thank you. So fantasy houses are great. Feel like I'm not being fantasy maxing enough when I'm decorating sometimes. Yeah, same. I'll run into something and I'll be like, well, I'd never do that because it wouldn't work. And then I'm like, well, Hazel, I have some news for you about how everything else is going so far. There's lots of things that wouldn't work here. Can't let that stop you. It's the nice concept. That's not the window, though. If I want warmer light, I do like this one. What the heck are those vertices on it? Why are they already messed up? No, they're not. They're not. They're not. I just need this one. I can't tell if that looks like a nice skylight or if it looks like the Stranger Things upside down is breaking into my house. If you don't feel like a wizard surrounded by your various trinkets, why are you even trying? Alright, let's try a boring window. Maybe not quite that big. I don't know, but you know what I do need? Is I need like string lights. This is, the Barella string lights were made for this. And we got lots of them. Also, how did I never use my Drenithis string lights? I feel like those go in my bedroom. I want to make them bigger, but I also want you to be able to see the string lightiness of them. You could also have them hang from, like, the beam. That's an option. Do I like that? If I just do string lights across the entire room instead of just in this area? Maybe. Maybe I need to stop worrying about having it look perfect and done and just have it look, like, full and exciting, you know? Make them a little bigger. It's pretty budget heavy, but that's okay. Oh, no, they're not. They used to be. They used to be like 5 each. I swear. Something like that. Something more than one. Must have had pity on us. Scooch them just out a little bit. Yeah, something like that. Looks a bit nice. I don't like this window. I like having a window there for sure. I don't know which one it is, though. I think it should be a warm tone window to kind of counteract the, I mean, these ones are so nice. I feel like I'm gonna want like 50 of them to be in my church room. I feel like I'm gonna need the octagonal ochre windows for that. It's gonna be like resonance crystals. I'm just gonna be farming resonance crystals like it's still the War Within. That is nice. Okay, let's layer some more lighting through this room. Lighting and stuff on the walls, I think, is what's called for next. Also, how have I done this? How do I make this look comfy without making it look wonky? I guess it doesn't need to look too perfect or else it's going to look too IKEA. Floor lights. Large floor lights, large ceiling lights. I mean, there's always like these too. I definitely want a chandelier over the table. Can do any of them. Some nice ones. I don't want anything too flamey. These are dyeable. I wonder if I can make it look like really nice with dye. No, it's just the metal, isn't it? Yeah. So you could make it like more of a warm golden metal if you want. I might worry about that more later. Although I do kind of like it in bronze. It's nice. I think the gray that it comes with is not the vibe for this room. Needs to get warmed up a little bit. Could do copper. Sure. I like copper stuff. Scooch it just sort of over the table. It's nice. We definitely need a floor light, like a big one. Little standing lamp situation. I get too overwhelmed by like, oh, I dropped it. Wanting to pick out the perfect thing when I know it doesn't really matter. I just gotta get it blocked in. I can always like fiddle with it later. Like I could come through and I could change out each individual thing. I like how you face it towards the table and it looks like it's a member of the family. I don't have any more of those. I must have gotten that dye out of like a... I must have gotten that dye out of a treasure chest. What about some wall lights? I don't have copies of any of them. I have tons of individual specific wall lights. They look great, but I don't have many of anything. I feel like you could also use a ceiling light over here. Yeah, it is kind of Lumiere, isn't it? I do like the Admiral chandelier for this. Maybe something a little lower. On a longer chain. Kind of nice. A little smoky. It's coming together though. I feel like when you come in this room, it's starting to look like someone tried. So you walk in the house. You've got office. I don't know, man. Cute. You think so? I've reached the self-doubt portion of my day. I've hit the I hate it, but I don't know what I would do differently section of this particular piece of content. I'm about to start just plonking things down without feeling it, which is always a mistake. Add walls as partitions? It's so hard to take suggestions based on anything, because, like, if I don't have the vision, I'm just gonna be like, Here. Interior wall. I'm just gonna be like, there it is, I did it. Wow. Like I don't get it. I feel like I have to do it, but I don't have it right now. I wonder if I should just do something else. It's not that it's a bad suggestion, but like I can't figure it out, you know what I mean? Like it's someone else would have to see it. You need some wall clutter. Yeah, for sure. For sure. We gotta find some stuff to put on the walls. Let's just put some stuff up without worrying too much about whether it's the right thing. I also want bookshelves. Bookshelves for sure. Let's do books first. Book shelves. Maybe like a Valdrakken bookcase. Sounds nice. Kind of goes with the chandelier a little bit. Where would it go realistically? I would have it over here, except that it's not going to fit behind the couch. That's too close to the... Well, is it too close to the ivy? Kind of want it on the opposite side of the fountain, don't I? Put all my hunt trophies in a bookshelf, all at size 20. That looks cool. Fountain could be a tiny room with interior walls, but then I can't see it. I don't know. Let's do this. This corner is dark as hell. Do I want ceiling lights or do I just want more skylights? I know I tried the Elven floor window and didn't like it, but I'm going to try it again. Honestly, a little better. Books and plants. I feel like we need so many more plants. Like, it's just so hard for me to, like, fill it in. Or feel like it's filled in. Oh, gosh, I was hoping that would move those with it. They're not floating in front of it, are they? Of course they are. I hate that I can see through this bookcase. I want a bookcase with a back to it. Oh, this one's nice. That's better, I think. Cranky. Scale down tree in a pot. Yeah, I don't like the trees we have for them though. God, I'm getting so whiny. Do you want to do this? No. I've done it. I'm kind of over it though. Maybe like a laurel tree. Let's try a laurel tree. This is the section where I become just like 5. Let's scale it down a lot. And let's put it in the back corner over here. Scale it up a little bit. Nope, not that much. And we'll give it a little barrel basket or something. I do a lot of open top wicker baskets for this sort of thing. You know, it helps. Still kind of hate it though. I want to scooch this more, but I also kind of don't. Because it's not going to move with everything with it. Also, like, realistically, do I want to have it over a wall beam? What if part of my problem is my walls? Don't power infuse. What if part of my problem is the walls? What if we just go generic walls for the whole place and we take out all the wall sections? Nope, not better. Okay. Yeah, better. Or I like it better anyway. Sometimes you just gotta mess with it, man. I still have the same problem that I had, though. I need to stop dressing the shelf until I'm just gonna put the wine away. I need to stop dressing the bartender shelves until I am prepared to be done with them. Holy smokes. Alright, let's take this down. Put this maybe here. You can choose where you put pillars, which pillars. You can, that's true. I guess I didn't think about adding my own pillars. Oof. Ooh. Making a window room, I'm like, all these trees are too similar. Yeah. They need to make it so if you have stuff touching, it's glued together. I swear sometimes it does do that, which is the infuriating thing. Sometimes I swear it does keep things together. Okay, placing my own pillars is sending me. Oh, I should do it. I should just commit to it. It is better, but like, holy... Yeah, it is better. Son of a gun. Okay, okay. This is danger. This is pressure. It's kind of nice, actually. So this can now go wherever the heck I want it. I don't ever bump it out. Not like that, but like I could bump this out closer to the door, but I kind of want it out of the way. I'm feeling like there's a counter table somewhere, but I don't want to make it look too kitchen either. Yeah, Glyphis Shadow. I'm gonna go crazy. What if I just shove a bunch of stuff in here? And then I just scooch it until I'm happy with my life. That's not a trap, is it? See, look, they anchored. Why? I don't know. I have ideas that don't go in the words. The words and the ideas are not the same. I can't make the word idea into a idea word. Oh, that's pretty too. I forget what they're called. I had that one. I might have some that I like have placed somewhere, like maybe in my other house. Oh, Marcian, thank you very much for the brand new Prime sub. Appreciate it. You must pay for damages. Do I want to build it myself? I swear I had something. I wish you could see things that you own but just aren't, like, in. You know what I mean? Nice little wall shelf. Because I think I have something that I'm not seeing in this list and it's making me crazy. Canada catalog tab. Is that not where I am? I have... Oh, just like 2/3 of an idea. Oh, this is cute. Oh, I have to use that somewhere. Maybe in my garden. I like that this is here and there's nowhere to enjoy it. Like, it's just part of the room. I may as well just put, like, a dancing bear there. I guess I would if I could. Having a moment. What do I want to do? I want to go shopping. I think that's what I want to do. I'm losing it. Starting to go through perimenopause. That's my life. Oh, that sounds tough. I feel like I already struggle with that. Like, under some conditions, I'm really good with words. And then sometimes the whole thing just breaks down. The whole system just falls apart. Hi. Do you have what I want? Nope. Get or else you can have a druid and bear form dance. Yeah. That's what I want. Yeah. Give me a couple of those just in case. Pretty sure that's what I'm after. I just wanted a sideboard, I think. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I'm also, as much as I love the garden fountain corner, I don't know if that's what's gonna stay there. I feel like it needs something. I don't know what, though. It's just, it ends up looking weird. I'm trying to think of what I would actually have in real life, and it's probably a huge aquarium. A credenza. Is that another word for a sideboard? Is a... Here, let me Google it. Credenza versus buffet versus sideboard. Decoding the differences. Cheese and crackers. Alright, this is... I'm not buying one. Oh, that one's cute. No, I'm not doing it. Alright. I just bought a carved wooden bar table. That's what I was doing, and I was going to... I like this one because it's dyeable. I had one in my office already. I just kind of wanted it to be... I wanted it to basically cover this. I wouldn't mind if it looked a bit built in. I don't know if I want to look at like it's just standing there. You know what I mean? I'm not actually dyeing it. I'm just kind of like having a think about what I might want to do. I just feel like that would be convenient if you were like having a dinner party or something. It would be convenient to be able to set your food down. What do I think I'm realistically gonna do here? Yeah. Just like an extra little piece of texture on this side. That you could use as sort of like a shelf that goes all the way to the floor. think we're cooking. We're getting somewhere. Do I want this level with the doorway? You know what? I kind of do. I'm okay with it being huge. Might end up needing more of these. I kind of don't like the metal bits on it, so I sort of want to cover them up. However, I might need to make my peace with them because I want it deeper than that. And at a certain point, you gotta live your life. Anyone have an experience with I should just make one from scratch. What am I trying to do? Who am I? It is 10:58. We are 2 hours in. I don't think I can do this for 3 hours. I think this happened to me last time too. Then don't. Oh, thanks. You've got a point. I'm doing this. No, I hate it. It looks clipped for some weird reason. Also, what happened to my ceiling? I don't like the ceiling. I wonder if it got adjusted when I was adjusting the rest of it. I don't want it vaulted because I think that'll be too hard to work with. Oh, if I do beams and then my placed beams don't line up, that's gonna suck. I wonder if it would look weird if I did this. And just had things kind of asymmetrical like that. Maybe even with a different beam, if I was gonna commit to... Oh, I'm just messing with it forever. I didn't even get to dyeing anything yet. Hazel Housing stream, life is good. Also, good morning. Hope you have fun today. Thank you. Oh. Well. Maybe I should. That house is too big for the poor gnome. Oh no. I don't think so. I think everywhere is big for gnomes. Look, she's comfy. Comfy house stream, yeah. Resisting the urge to rage delete everything. Resisting the urge to just stomp on my own sandcastle that I've spent 2 hours on. No space for a comfy nap. I like decorating, but I don't know, man. It uses a skill, or like it uses a mana bar that I don't have a lot of, I think. Whatever mana bar that is. I don't got much of it. This corner is so dark and I hate it. And I keep like adjusting my ceiling and I can't commit to anything. Long CD decorating cooldown, yeah. Don't have the patience for it. Not swimming in patience at this point in my life. Endless but what if, and you have to pick in the end. I just have my criteria is all vibes based. And sometimes I lose my vibe-o-meter. And I can't tell what I don't like about something anymore, and it's like trying to meet an invisible set of criteria that nobody can help me with because it's based on what I like. And sometimes when I've overdone it, I either have to just keep messing with it, or I just have to, I don't know, flip the proverbial table. I didn't have this much trouble with the bedroom. The office was great because I knew exactly what I was trying to do. I had like the vision in mind already. Maybe it's just a matter of messing with things. This corner is so dark. It needs like a skylight or a but I need to pick a ceiling. Get locked in for decorating. 6 hours will be gone before I know it. Hello, Mr. Sonic Jen. How you doing? Commit to burning 1,000,000 golden copies of basic stuff so I have a full toolkit for decorating. Yeah. I don't want this purple. I guess I have to go back to what I had before. A legal pad dedicated as a housing shopping list. Yeah, it is nice to write stuff down as you go. You know what it actually doesn't have yet is it doesn't have windows and curtains. You ever do curtains before windows? Is that crazy? These are the ones I had in my office. I do like that they're dyeable. I need about 50 more options for windows. Also, I just stuck one in my bookshelf. My trick for making these lined up is to stack them and make them as clipped together as you can from as many angles as possible to get like the height right. And then just use one vertex to scooch it. As far as you want to go, really. I think that actually helps that corner a lot. Wall drape. Oh, I need more of these. Wait, I dropped it. Let's just stick this in the wall for now so there's literally something over there. She's a gnome! Why is the character so tiny? I play a really tiny race. Most characters in the game are not this tiny. Because I feel like I would want basically 2 of these. Not like just one. You also have like a... You could do a durable folk valence if you wanted like a top curtain. Or you could just get over yourself and not have one. Never underestimate that. What is this? Oh. So the second dye option is the one that lets you kind of pick what you like. It's so hard for me not to just do rain poppy red and everything. I guess I could. I haven't picked the colors of the rest of my furniture yet. I love a colored curtain. I know that like neutrals are probably more flexible. Yeah, sue me. I like what I like. There you go. She did it her way. Let me look at it from the doorway. Wow, it's more swatches in The Sims. It's insane. Yeah. Alright, so you're coming in. That room's fine. You come in here. It's not bad. I don't know about these. This is going somewhere because I love it. This could center in this section. Probably without a lot of drama. This is going somewhere. Not on the sideboard. Maybe not on the food side of the room. Perhaps over here somewhere? In real life, I wouldn't put the books too close to the, I wouldn't put them too close to the fire. Gosh, I feel like it's really easy to have super dark corners. It's not bad, actually. Still haven't dyed the furniture yet. Wish we could see through windows. You can, you just have to flip them the other way. If you rotate them around. You can see through them. They only do like the blue light glow from one side, yeah. You know, I think that window was what it needed, because I think it's looking a lot better now. I think now I could probably... I can pick something to go on this wall, or maybe a bunch of somethings. When in doubt, just add more windows and curtains. You never said a room was ugly because it had too many windows in it. These are gorgeous, but they're so tall. I feel like those paintings are so small. Maybe I just like big paintings in my house. Also, I might frame it. See if I don't. This is gonna be the chunkiest frame. I already hate it. Forget it. More wall stuff. Like big paintings cannot lie. Yeah. Wall hangings. Like this draconic sconce is a wall hanging, technically. Kind of nice right there. That's a little glow to that side. Saving that for my church. Do I want, like, weapons or something on the wall? Home plot 23? Something like that, I forget. It's up in the mountains. Embed the painting canvases inside a bigger framed painting. Ooh, that's a good idea. Oh, you're smart. Yeah, you're brilliant. Genius. Much better. Love that. I don't even know if that's like the right frame for it, but I don't really care. Yeah. Like that. I saw it on Reddit yesterday. Yeah, it's a good tip. I like that a lot. I think the whole thing maybe needs to go up a bit because there's going to be like stuff on this counter. Once I get into the point where everything starts feeling good, I enjoy the whole thing much better. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. Coming along since the last time I checked in. Nice work. Oh, thank you. I don't know about the garden corner. We'll have to see how I feel about that over time. When in doubt, book. Knock, knock. Am I satisfied enough with this to start dressing it? We need something for this wall as well. Maybe another painting in a different frame, or maybe some different kind of more wide wall hanging. I always end up in the accents wall section, but like you can obviously use anything. You can put anything on the floor on the wall. You can embed anything into the wall. You're not stuck with just the things that are categorized that way. Group objects move as one object. Yeah, that's coming, I'm pretty sure. You could take something and rotate it. I wonder if this one would look nice sideways. Nope, not like that. Yeah. I don't hate it. Better than nothing. Hazel, I think you missed a sub. Oh, Pet Peppy, I'm so sorry. Hi, Hazel. Despite the past couple of weeks being very unmotivating for me, you can guess why. Glad I can enjoy a bit of my time here. Thank you for the 18-month resub. Think I'm your neighbor across the small bridge? They will keep updating housing. Not sure about zones. Features for sure. I'm still not like convinced about like the metal part of the bar table, and I'm wondering if I should maybe just shrink it and just place it to the point that it's existing on its own. It's not like clipped into the wall. I might clip it into the floor though. I guess I could also kill this pillar. That would give me a bunch more room. It looks nicer built in though, doesn't it? It's huge. Good, when you dyed the metal the same color as the wood. Oh yeah, that does help, doesn't it? Or like a slight off color. No, it needs that pillar. I don't want a round pillar there, do I? That might be kind of cool. Oh, you can't scale the pillars. You can clip them into stuff, but you can't scale them. I'm not convinced about the pillar. I'd like it better with the pillar, but I don't know if that's the move. We could always do it if we do want to scale it more easily without having to, like, cheat it. We could do it with a beam. Might make more sense. I mean, I don't love it, but it does help it blend a little bit better. As long as you don't look to the top of it and then go, why is it not matching? Lots of things in this house are nicer if you don't look at them too closely. Let's just do a bunch of set dressing. That's easy and fun, right? Accents, food and drink. Would you really want like 6 smaller meals on the table? Or would you want everyone to have their own plate and then a big meal to share? No, I know you can scale pillars with a keybind. I just hate doing it. It's really annoying. I tried doing it in my office for a while. It drove me batty. Ooh, grapes. Definitely need some grapes in the sideboard. It's a good tip for sure. Because there's cheese and grapes over there. There's tea over there. I feel like I want just normal sized big food. And then, we don't have any, like, empty plates, do we? I'm sure you could fashion one out of, like, I don't know, barrel bottoms or some garbage like that. But I don't have... Out of curiosity, if I wanted to be annoying. You can see it sticking out the bottom. Round rugs. Yeah, that makes more sense. Weird that we don't have just like dishes, huh? They gave us empty mugs finally. Yeah, you can totally give it a plate energy like that. You need a bunch of them though, huh? The woolen rug strikes again. It's not a bad plate. Do I think that having the table set with plates would help it? Maybe. Do you think someone's been crazy enough to make like a stack of plates on like a sideboard or something? I feel like I just want to wait for them to give us actual dishes. Here's caramel mint noodles. Undermine takeout has to have a spot. We We can throw some glasses around. Have a little more of them on the sideboard. I feel like I want a place for the spinning wine display. I don't know what though. I guess what we could do is we could put it in the corner next to there, and I could put the tree somewhere else. Could even put the tree on the other side. It's turning into the Animal Crossing problem I have, though, where I'm decorating a room and all I do is just line things along the walls, right? Like just a bunch of stuff along the edge. Made dishes by shrinking small round tables, meshing them into the table. Yeah. What about, like, what else do we have in food and drink? We have, like, bottles of stuff. Here. Got a coffee press. Ooh, bread. Not me with bread, just not on a plate, just on the table. That's me. Takeout with a side of bread. Bread and cheese. Dumplings! Okay. We'll take the cheese. We'll shrink the cheese. We can keep the bread and cheese with the wine and grapes on the sideboard. We can have more of a sharing meal going on over here. Got caramel noodles. I'll make them bigger so they look like a thing to share. And then you've got your dumplings. I'll put the takeout away, regretfully. We can scooch the glasses. And we'll set up some rug plates. Just a couple, not like a whole table set worth of them. I also want to make sure that they're in a color that like kind of stands out a little. Do you ever do house tours? No, not really. I'm too insecure. They have a tendency to make me feel horrific about myself. I need more therapy first. Let's find out what color we want the dishes to be. Gold. Pumpkin, various bronzes. You could just do like white or birch. I like the white and the birch, but they kind of blend into the table, and I'm really committed to the table. Oh. I don't have a fork or anything, right? That would be too easy. Oh, I have a forbidden fork and I have a pitchfork. Oh, hi Hazel. House looks cozy. Oh, thank you. Why is it forbidden? I have questions. Also, I don't know how to set a table. I don't know if that's becoming apparent to anybody, but whenever there's like actual rules about like where dishes and stuff go, clearly I do not have a great clue. I would love to have just like one dumpling on a plate. I think it looks not so bad. I would eat here. There are enchanting decor items that I haven't actually made yet. I may or may not have the recipes for them. Okay, I'm actually pretty happy with this. This looks nice. I don't know about this potted plant, but they just need to give me more and better potted plants. I'm gonna blame Blizzard for that one. I like the painting and the thing. I like the sideboard. I like the table, and the rug's doing fine. I don't know about the couches. Maybe I do. Can I ever layer enough light into it? I don't think I want a round rug, do I? No. Nope. Can't do it. Okay, getting somewhere. Might be just about time to walk away from it and then just come back and work on it some other time. Like to make spider plants with just the Elwyn grasses. Yeah. What's up? Hey, Currents. I'm working on my house. I'm working myself into a mood about it, to be honest. It's going okay. I want to maybe work on collecting some decor. Like crafting some decor that I haven't crafted yet. If I look at Midnight Decor, I don't even have this. I could make it. And then I do have this one. But there's even more recipes that I don't have yet. Look at all these recipes. What do I need them from? I need Moxie. Maybe we'll work on that. Went to IKEA. Scares me how expensive that rug would be. Really? At IKEA? I guess I haven't shopped there in a long time. Also, I like how this corner is just... I don't know. I guess it's better than nothing. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back. I feel like these things look like they should go all the way to the ceiling. And you can kind of, sort of, link them together. I wonder, I'm just going to play with something. I don't think it's a good idea. But I wonder if anybody ever uses like a pillar. Let's say like a Silvermoon pillar. Oh no, it's too big. I guess a beam. Oh no, but the beams aren't round. What about a lamppost? I'm trying to find just like a big round thing that's not too thick. And then you just would like scale them up over the middle of it. To kind of... I don't know. Like, what am I trying to say here? I'm not actually doing this or anything, but a world in which you've done something. Well, actually, I don't hate it. Kyrian pillow might work. Yeah, no, I have it. I want something taller, though, like a lamppost. I wouldn't mind a light on the top of it as well. Just to have this circulating around something taller than that. So you could maybe even add 2 of them. Because I have lots of the wine display, I'm pretty sure. I have at least 2 of them. Yep, I left one over there. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, kind of like it better at double height. I think it looks impressive. You can vault the ceiling in a room, yeah. So if the room is the right size, you can customize your ceiling. You can vault it. You could stick a tree in the center. You could stick a tower of like a tower of wine in the center if you wanted. Kind of don't hate it, actually. Wish you could group items to move them as a unit like that. Yeah, I think that's coming. All right, here's a thought. What if instead of garden, and this is going to hurt a little bit to take all this stuff down. What if instead of corner garden, we do corner magical wine station, because it's the whole room is for entertaining, right? I lost my Dalaran post. I stuck it somewhere. There it is. So you could have this. You could have like shelves. Here, let's commit to this being like. Well, actually, that's fine. There's like an enchanted wine bottle that I want to look into, seeing if I can make or not. Because you could absolutely set up like some big sort of kitchen shelving almost. Even have your bartender shelves. Oh, see, now they picked up their stuff over on this side. I don't know. I might have to come back to that. Oh, it's so picky as to when it does and doesn't pick up the stuff on it. Kind of like this over here. The wine and stuff that we got and the glasses are nice. I also feel like I have like little bottles, like glowy bottles of stuff to dress up. Something over there. Looking forward to shareable codes for layouts. Yeah. All right. I want to look at enchanting. Filtered midnight. I want to look at decor, specifically the midnight decor that I don't have yet. figure out what is it that I actually want to make right away. Is it just me, or are these different books the same thing? They have different colors? Covers? Sure looks the same to me. Oh, they give you the 20-minute shoulder enchants. Because I have a spellbound. Hang on. Hang on. How? They give you illusions when you click on them. That's the one without the enchant? Are you kidding? I have one of them and I got the one that sucks. Furious. Ooh. All right. Well. Of all the streams that it's hard for me to keep clean language, I did not think it was gonna be specifically the other ones. So let me see. I don't know if I have a lot of Marl or Moxie or whatever. I might need to do some work orders to get more Moxie, to get more recipes, because I wouldn't mind some of these things. I'm not even midnight chanting 80 to get the ensorcelled broom. What's this? Cute. Mail. Campfire. This one I kind of had in mind. I need 150 Moxie for that to get the self-pouring wine. Alright, let's take a look at the profession for a minute. We'll leave this alone for now. I think it's just giving me a headache at this point. Check my mail. Why did it port me to my doorway? You'd think it would port me to here where the door is. I guess not. Hopefully we have enough gold to make stuff, because I spent a bunch of my gold. I had stocked up on WoW tokens. I suppose I could just hearth. I kind of want one of the shoulder enchant books now to try it, because it sounds fun. But, like... I don't think I'm going to have... I need to... Let's take a look at professions. I don't even know if I did my weeklies yet. Oh, my shrimp's out. Hi, Shrimp Shrimp. You can't see her, but she's cute. Shrimp, do you think that you're ready for Shrimp Friends, or do you think I should leave it for another month or two? I guess if I'm worried they're not getting enough to eat, I can always feed them veggies. You can boil zucchini and spinach and stuff. Okay, let's see. I missed before Silvermoon got depressing. It's like blue now. And I know there's like a lore reason or whatever, but like I am bummed out. Can it be yellow again? Do we have to finish the expansion for that? Do I have profession weeklies on me? I have an alchemy one. I guess we can do that while we're thinking about it. I'm sure there's also alchemy decor that I could make that I haven't. See if there's anything easy or anything really cheap that's going to give Moxie. Herbs are cheap enough that I'm not too fussed about them. That one's going to give me knowledge. Pretty behind on my knowledge. Something Forbidden Cake Pop. Last boss is literally Midnight Falls. Why didn't it fall? What's the big idea? Campaign quest? Oh, well, that does check out. That is a thing I haven't done yet. Yeah, I need Moxie. I'm gonna need it for alchemy too. Take the blue hue on the chin then. Yeah. I've been procrastinating. Ever since I found out I could do like the raid quest without having to worry about it, kinda got lazy. Thank goodness for ketchup. Oh, hi, buddy. How are you, Moo? Do you think you might want a Mimi? Oh, yeah. There he is. That's my buddy. He's like, no one's looking at me, are they? We can do a funny angle to have Moose in it. That makes sense. No point at all, I guess, unless you want Sally T's mood lighting gone. I do want Sally T's mood lighting gone. I won't lie. That's pretty motivating to me. That feels like a big deal. I don't know what I'm using my alchemy knowledge on right now. I guess I should consult a guide before I just start spending. I was doing potions. I guess I could continue doing potions. I don't know. Ingenuity multi-craft. Let's do this one. See if I can actually effectively make the lights whatever potions. Sure. See if we can make it any more profitable. Nice decor statues if you complete the campaign. I got some decor statues from the raid. That was good. Okay. I feel like I should just make these with this for gold, just to use up some of my concentration. Like how the story ends up with turning the well into an elven landfill, and somehow that fixes things. Do a little scan. This is also going to give me alchemy skill, because I literally don't have my alchemy fully leveled. Yeah, looks like I'll get a little bit of gold for my concentration. How many of these do I want to make? Like 5? I think I still don't have, no, I still don't even have all the Midnight Alchemy tools. But we used our concentrations, that's the important thing. Also, we're skilling up. I never did do my Darkmoon Fair. I think it's over now. I think I missed it. Yeah. If I was gonna do it, I guess yesterday would have been the day. I didn't feel like it yesterday. Ooh, 8,000 gold, okay. Won't say no to that. I don't want these. Oh, nobody else does either. We sell these guys? Oh, yeah. I never know. I'm too stressed to know when to use the finishing reagents, so I just sell them so somebody else can deal with it. I don't wanna. I don't know. I said those have been pretty valuable. I'm pretty sure I have the Noble Garden Flying Carpet. I think today's the last day if you don't have it. I think I got it last year. Or whenever they added it. Yeah, this is the one. It's pretty. Yeah, I got it in 2024. I got it 2 years ago now. I can't believe that they updated that 2 years ago. I guess Dragonflight was a while ago. Okay. Any more crafting orders I want to do for Moxie, or... I guess I can't do that because they would want me to concentrate on it, and my character's tired. You supplying stuff? Yeah. Yeah, we can do that one. Nope. Company party? Let's sell that one that we got, and then I'll have a look at enchanting, which is what I actually came out here to deal with. Getting lost. Enchanting's on the other side. Yeah. Okay. I have done my enchanting weekly already, because that would have been here. Yeah, we can get some Moxie from doing these orders. These are cheap, too. They're like 10 gold. This is for 30 Moxie. I don't know if I want to use concentration on it, but I guess I could. How much are the augment runes worth? 500? Well, yes, that is worth it, actually. Yes, that does check out. I guess I should be doing this more often. Spend 10 gold, get 500. I guess it's profitable, I suppose, if you insist. An awesome line. I'm a little lost. I forgot what we were talking about, I think. This one, yep. Oh, all provided by the customer. Sure, yeah. Get some augment runes to sell. And then this is for 30 Moxie, but we can do it. Okay, caught up on that. I need the Moxie to get my recipes. And then we can sell the augment runes, because I need gold more than anything. Consumables? I don't even know which ones they are. There they are. Yeah. Yeah, those sold instantly. Hopefully I put them up for the right price. Whenever something sells too fast, I get a little suspicious that I just did it wrong. I didn't get baited, did I? 200 blue necklace costs 79k in the auction house. Usually it's because there's someone that'll pay it. It's possible that it's just like a starter piece of gear for a fresh character, and some people are willing to dump a bunch of gold the moment they hit level 90 just to have something on. So now how much Enchantress Moxie have I got? I've got 255. I can definitely buy a recipe. I want that self-pouring wine glass. Let me see if I qualify. Nariv and Eversong Woods. She is the row vendor. Oh, I might not have the rep. Ooh, bummer. I might not have the rep for that. I can go take a look. I've invited her once. I've invited the row to the party one time. Have the gold, but we'll never buy that for that price. Yeah, me neither. I don't like buying gear. I almost never do it. I'll pay gold to get gear crafted once in a blue moon, but that's about it. Oh, hey, speaking of gold. It's 1,000 gold I could get to keep. How are we doing on the lumber achievements? Lumber! Midnight Lumberjack. I am 146 at 250, and then you can mount while you're harvesting your lumber. That'll be good. Haven't done this yet. Am I not at Salthill Soiree? Maybe it's over here. Yeah, so this is the vendor. I don't think she likes me. I don't think I can buy this recipe that I want. I could get, yeah, I need to be host or above. I could get this privacy screen, which I suppose I will. I haven't bought these things yet, and it's Brimming Arcana, which you wouldn't really use for anything else. Me as well. Yells lumber at max volume. Ah, yes, I know what I need to do now. Lumber! Imagine if they said that instead of timber. I feel like it would be more appropriate. I guess it's the same thing. Oh, some petrified roots. Alright, well, is there anything else I'd rather that I could get instead that I would like? I'm gonna run out of Brimming Arcana. I could do the animated... No, I know the animated pig recipe. What about the other guys? What do you have? You're the Silvermoon one. Oh, that's an actual enchant. That's a ring enchant. Hi, buddy. I I feel like I'm very low on Void Light Marl. I know we've been getting it, but I have been spending it. Endless Codex of Blooming Light. Is that one of the ones that gives you the temporary shoulder enchant? Also, will it overwrite my actual shoulder enchant? Because that would be a bummer. Let me see. We want Blooming Light. Yeah, I think it is. Let me wowhead it just in case. Endless Codex of Blooming Light. Let's have a look. So it's decor. They all look the same. You get the illusory adornment. Does it overwrite? No, that's not what it says. I just don't want it to overwrite my actual shoulder enchant. That would be crazy, right? It wouldn't do that to me. 50k Marl, don't know what to spend it on. I guess there's only one way to find out, huh? Because, yeah, I caught the Tome of Thalassian Magic, the one that sucks. Let's do this. I can always save up more Moxie, especially if I start remembering to use my profession weeklies. And then let me see what I need to make it. Well, I have the lumber. Oh, I have everything. I just need a table. That's it. Pop back to the city and have a look at it. Wait! There's a rare. Maybe it'll be lucky and it'll give me a mount. Oh. Maybe not. I thought I had so much midnight decor, and I have some stuff, but I feel like I have huge gaps in my collection. There's so many more pieces of profession decor now than there used to be. It used to be like 2 pieces per profession per expansion, and now, with a few exceptions, and now it's like 8. It's good, there's lots of options, but holy smokes. Alright, let's see how this works. Also, supposedly it's profitable to sell, but I don't know. Endless Codex. Yeah, I'm learning it. We'll go back to the house. Go pop it down somewhere. Just see what the deal is. It would be so funny if it overwrote your shoulder enchant. I think I spent. I probably used my own concentration on my Silver Moon Mending. Let's do it indoors. Seems like an indoor kind of activity. Oh, I still have a puppy dog. You see him? Baby boy. I knew we'd catch him on camera eventually. I feel like I could put it by my door. Something that you just use before you leave. Endless Codex of Blooming Light. Okay. Trinket too. Oh, so you right click it and it gives you an item. It gives you a conjured illusory adornment. Also, it's occurring to me that my shoulders don't have... Okay, so it does have both. I don't have shoulders on presently. So it's just kind of giving me the effect off of my nothing. This is sleepy puppy. Yeah. What happens when I like wear a different outfit that maybe has shoulders? Do I have an outfit that has shoulders in this character? I guess I have different characters that have shoulders. Nope. Wow, I really don't like mogging shoulders. Do I not have any presets with shoulders? Let me see. Oh, this one does, okay. Those all have kind of their own effect on them though. I wonder if it would work. Oh yeah. Okay, so it gives them like a little bit of an aura as well. That's kind of cute. Have a good day. Have a good day, Mr. Sonic Gen. Thanks for being here. walk through the house one more time and see if we like it any better. My ambitions don't match my skills. Transmogs in your action bar, switch freely? Yeah, absolutely. You can, no cost or anything. Once you're saved between your outfits, you can just drag them to your bar. In 1205, they're adding commands for it. My wine tower. Yeah, in 1205, they're adding commands for it. Is that really all I want over there? Yeah, I guess so. I suppose this is fine. This is cozy enough. I think my house is never going to be, like, incredible. Honestly, this kind of looks like my horde house. The bedroom is nice. I wonder if I would want to have the bedroom off of the living room. Maybe. And if so, off of maybe this side? That was how this was supposed to be originally. And then maybe we have to adjust this a little bit. I guess unless we want a narrow doorway, which is entirely possible. I think we lost our wall shelf. Did it go to storage or is it just lost now? Might be just lost. It's gone. Oh no, it's right there. Yeah, because I had the green one on it. It's weird that you would need a floor lamp in the against a wall right next to a fireplace, but you do. You do. Alright, that looks better actually. I feel like the doorway in that wall kind of helps make it make more sense, and then you come through and then you're into the bedroom. Yeah. Alright, we're looking better now. It's starting to look like a house. It's starting to look like someone did this on purpose. Almost. I think it's just about time to wrap things up. Oh no, my door. I'm gonna pop into my office. Here we go. Let's do the thing. Look at me. I want to thank you guys very much for joining me today. I appreciate the company. I had a great time streaming this week. I'll be back next week starting Wednesday. I'm sure we'll find something fun to do. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.